Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it is a limited edition box from Latest in Beauty, and it's the What's Hot 2024 Edit with Stylist magazine. So this one costs £80, plus I had to pay delivery in the UK of £3.95. I did use the code HOTJAN and got £20 off, which took it down to £63.95 including the delivery. Hopefully that will still work for you. Sounds like it will till the end of Jan, doesn't it? But I don't know for definite. If you're a Lib Pro subscriber, you may well get your free delivery and an extra discount. I'm not entirely sure on that either because I'm not a Lib Pro subscriber. There are 20 products in this. You can tell it's a huge box, which I was very excited to get through the post yesterday. They're worth £346. You do get a little leaflet. There's not a great deal of info on the products. So I've gone to the brand's websites to get a little bit more details on how to use things and individual pricing info. But I better get a move on because there's so many things in here. This is almost like the size of an advent calendar. And I've always said I'll never do one of those because there's no way I can talk about that many products. I think 20 is the absolute limit of boxes that I have done. So let's get on with it. I'm just trying to click. My mouse isn't working. Typical when you want to get a move on. Okay, the first item in here is from the Body Shop, and it's the Pink Grapefruit Shower Gel. It's 250 ml. It's £8 on the brand's website. The sharp and sweet notes of this fragrance are like slicing a big juicy grapefruit in half and leaving you smelling citrusy. And this is gorgeous. I used it this morning, so I've tried to use as many products out as possible, not all of them. I literally got the box yesterday, so I've had last night and today to use them. Haven't been working today. I normally do on a Wednesday, but I'm trying to use some annual leave up. So this was my morning shower, my morning wake me up call. Worked brilliantly, smells gorgeous. And as you can see, it's a really nice, thick gel. And it smells so lovely. It actually does smell like fresh grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Lovely, lovely thing to smell first thing. And the lather was amazing. You didn't need a great deal of it to get a decent wash. So what a fabulous product to start with. And I will have as many shower gels as you can throw at me. Okay, the next item. Now this is a hair product. It's a hair mask. It's by Maria Nyla. It's the Repair Booster Mask. It's 50 ml, I think that says. And it's on the brand's website for £9. This provides quick and deep nourishment for soft and lustrous hair. Infused with algae extract and Colour Guard complex, it strengthens and protects damaged hair, preventing colour loss from washing, styling and UV rays. The brand says to use this after shampooing and apply to your hair, focusing on the lengths. Let it sit for just 3 minutes, then rinse out, and it replaces both hair mask and conditioner. They also mention it's got a soft scent of vanilla, rose and jasmine, and it smells divine. There's Snowy again. She just knows when I'm doing a video, doesn't she? I used this morning, and it is lovely. It's much nicer than I expected. I don't know what I was expecting. It's really thick and creamy in texture, and you don't need a great deal of it to cover, well, my sort of mid-length hair. Didn't need a lot at all. It smells so lovely. It smells like a sweet shop, an old-fashioned sweet shop with jars of sweets. It's beautiful and sweet and lovely. I've got to let her. I'll be back in a sec. She's in here with me now, all settled and snug on a little blanket down there. Okay, so this was lovely to use, and to use only for 3 minutes. Fabulous. That's what I like in a mask. Something that's quick and easy and does a good job. Now, I did use conditioner as well. It says you don't have to, but I just wanted to be on the safe side because I thought, well, if I'm doing a video, I want my hair to be at least presentable. But to be honest, I think I could have got away with not having to use it. Never quite sure in the winter with my hair. And I did it curly. So I don't know whether you can tell, but it does feel, it's got curl gel in it, but it does kind of feel soft under that. So happy with that one. I do like a quick mask. Okay, and that smells gorgeous. The next item in here is by Percy and Reed, and it's the Turn Up the Volume Volumizing No Oil Oil. So this is 60 mils and it's on the brand's website for £20. This is a hair serum that adds fullness to fine, flat, limp hair. Pro-vitamin B5, wheat protein and violet leaf extract help this to build body at the roots and provide hold. It's got one of their signature fragrances, a walk with nature, with citrus top notes, floral heart notes and a musky base. I've actually already got this one. Now, I don't actually use this very much, I have to be honest. I love Percy and Reed, and there are some of their products that I adore, the hair shine one, and there's a shine serum. But for me, a volumizing product isn't really top of my list for hair needs. But I have kept this one times like this when I need to show what it's like so that I can give the other one to someone else. This is what it looks like. So it is like a little bit of a serum feel to it. And it does have the wonderful smell. That is gorgeous. That I can smell the other thing underneath actually. Yeah, it does smell so good. Percy and Reed are very clever with their fragrances. So that, if you've got sort of fine hair that you need to help bump up a bit, I guess that's going to do a good job. I think it's also a heat protecting product as well, so always useful to have. Okay, the next item in here, oh, you meant to decide, I meant to tell you how to use it. Dispense a small amount into hands, work through towel dried hair from roots to ends using fingers, comb and through and dry and style as normal. Okay, the next one is by Vala, and it's the Skin Food Nourishing Cleansing Balm, 75 mils, and it's on the brand's website for £12.95. Formulated with organic botanicals, including plant oils and extracts, this certified natural but microbiome-friendly balm gently cleanses and conditions. It effectively removes impurities and makeup, leaving skin soft, replenished and glowing. It says conditions. I suppose you can condition your skin, can't you? Apply the smallest amount of this balm to the skin, followed by a splash of warm water, and then massage in circular movements. It will instantly emulsify into an effective cleansing milk that can be rinsed off easily. And it can also be used as a nourishing face mask, which you can leave on for 10 minutes. It does say to avoid the eye area though. So this is what it looks like. It's in a tube. Kind of feels a little bit metallic-y. And I did give this one a go last night. So it has got a sort of a citrusy smell to this, I thought. Maybe lemony, maybe. And you apply it to dry skin. I don't know whether I said that. Yeah, there's a lemon smell to that one. It's quite kind of nice. It did a nice enough job. I didn't have makeup on. I was working yesterday. Funnily enough, I don't tend to wear makeup when I'm working unless I've got a meeting with cameras on. And then I try and make a slight effort, at least comb my hair or whatever. But yesterday I didn't have any of those kinds of meetings, so no makeup. But it did a nice enough job just getting me prepped and ready for bed. So happy with that. Always love balms anyway. I mean, it says to keep away from eyes, so I don't know how great it will be on a makeup day, because I do like ones that you can sort of take your eye makeup off as well with, but I'm guessing you can't with that one. Anyway, next item is by Grown Alchemist, and I don't know where it is. There it is, I think. It is the Deep Cleansing Facial Mask. It's 20 mils. I can't see what I'm doing. 75 mils was £27 on the brand's website. So my guesstimate is this is around £7.20. And it's a clay-based mask that detoxifies and purifies the skin, leaving it feeling smooth, toned and hydrated. Wheat germ, ginkgo and cranberry work together to remove dead skin cells, reduce excess oil and tighten pores. And you apply a generous amount to clean skin, allowed to dry for 10 to 15 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. Avoid eye contact as well with this one, and it's suitable for all skin types. So I had a go with this morning. I'm not that keen on masks unless they're sort of sheet masks, but this one was quite nice to use, and I think I'm going to keep it. There's not a great deal in there, and it did do a nice job. It did that, because it's got that clay base to it, sort of did that dry out thing, and it just, your skin goes like this. Oh, that's what it feels like anyway. So yeah, it was quite a nice one to use. Whether I'll use it regularly, probably not. I don't know. This is, I'm going to do it here because that looks all balmy, doesn't it now? So you just do that, and then it will tighten up. Probably leave that on just to show you as we're going along. It's got a smell to it that's very familiar because I've had a few of these Grown Alchemist products before, and I think it reminds me of that, the brand smell. But yes, it did a nice job on my face. Face felt soft afterwards, as I expected it would do. Okay, the next item is, this is by Pixie, and it's the Hello Kitty Anywhere patches. It's a tub of 90 patches, and it's £22 on the brand's website. The calming formula contains peptides, hyaluronic acid and ceramide to deeply moisturise and tone. You can use these daily or as needed. There's a spatula in here, and you gently lift and separate out each patch. Leave on for 10 minutes and gently pat remaining serum into skin, and it's suitable for all skin types. So it's one of these where there's a big jar full of them like this. Now I did use this morning a cup, well, they come in threes, it's a bit strange, and I left them out on a piece of paper. I thought rather than waste and make a mess now, I'll leave them on a piece of paper, but they kind of dried out, so it didn't work very well. You get your spatula. There's a load of serum in here, so basically once I don't know how I'm going to do this without taking about 3 hours. Two of them are sort of like this shape, sort of smiley facey smile shapes, which you can put under your eyes, or I put mine above my lip. Didn't do a lot, to be fair, this morning. I'm feeling very dried out. And this one is in the middle, so there's like a little bit in the middle, which is like a sort of a, that sort of shape, and I did that there, which kind of covered these sorts of lines here. So basically you can use them on any lines that you like, that you want to use them. I'm going to have to balance this somewhere really carefully now, because it's going to make a hell of a mess, I reckon. Hang on, I'm going to have to put it away, I think. But yes, I used it. To be fair, it didn't seem to do, you know, when you use some eye masks and you take them off and it's like, ooh, it wasn't that kind of mask, but I think they're more about hydrating and soothing, which I suppose I did need a little bit this morning. So from a hydrating point of view, they probably did very nicely. Okay, the next item is by The Ordinary. It's left a little bit of a mess just on the desk there. And this is multi-peptide and HA serum. Apparently this was formerly known as Buffet. And this is 30 ml and £15.90 on the brand's website. A versatile formula for smoother skin and addressing various signs of aging simultaneously. With 4 well-studied peptide technologies, skin-friendly amino acids and multiple hyaluronic acid complexes, it visibly enhances the look of crow's feet while improving skin elasticity and firmness. And you apply a few drops to the face in the morning and evening, and it's suitable for all skin types. So I have given this one a go last night and this morning. To be honest, I'm needing hyaluronic acid products at the moment. I normally use it as one of my stages both morning and evening, so as you can imagine, I get through an awful lot of these kind of products. And yeah, it was nice to use. I didn't really expect much else from The Ordinary, because I've had their hyaluronic acid, which is just hyaluronic acid, I think, before now, and really liked it. This, there you go. So there is like a sort of a texture to it, isn't there? A slight gel serum feel to it, but it goes in beautifully and blends in lovely. I think there's a slight smell to it. Maybe not actually, but it did a good job, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to enjoy using that one. Like I do with, I don't think I've ever had a product from The Ordinary that I haven't liked, to be honest. Okay, I'm running out of space. The next item is by Zellens, I think this is. Zellens. I've never had anything by this brand before. Power B, this is the product. It's 10 mils, 30 mils of this would be £90. So this is actually worth around £30. A potent concentrate featuring advanced vitamin B complex and a proprietary blend of vitamin B-rich botanicals, including vitamin B3 or niacinamide. This revitalising treatment enhances skin clarity, controls oil, minimises pores and reduces redness and blemishes. Apparently, it's got vitamin B12 in it too, which gives it its pink colour. And they say that the formula may exhibit changes in colour over time, which doesn't affect quality or performance. But you can see it has got an interesting colour. It looks more orange to me. And it says use daily, morning and evening. Apply a few pumps to face, neck and décolleté, suitable for normal as well as oily, stressed and problem skin. There's a huge list of ingredients for this one on their website, so it's worth checking it out if you just want to see what is in there, if this is going to be one of those things that whether you're going to get the box or not. So I will show you what it looks like on the back of my hand. Oh, it did that before. It kind of spurts out at me. I don't know where that's gone. There's a funny smell to this. Now this is one of the pricey things in the box, isn't it? So you want to love it, you want to like it, but I don't like the smell. Now that is one of my things, unfortunately. I've got such a high sense of smell. Oh, it's gone on my nose as well. Why did I do that? Oh, but it sounds such a lovely product that I'm gonna have to give it a good old go. And I used it last night and this morning, and it was fine. My skin felt okay. I'm not entirely sure my skin is the right kind of skin for it. My skin's more prone to dryness than anything else, and to be honest, it is feeling a bit dry at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure whether this is for me. I just want to love it, that's the problem. And I have started using niacinamide more and quite liking that, so I haven't made my mind up on that one, whether to keep it, whether to give it to someone else. Okay, the next item is by NutriBurst, and it's Collagen Revive. So there are 60 gummies in this little tube. It's a 30-day supply, and it's £22.99 on the brand's website. Formulated with a unique blend of grapeseed, hyaluronic acid, essential nutrients, and vitamins to support the body's natural collagen production. Also infused with copper, zinc and biotin to help maintain healthy hair, skin and nails. And they have a natural blueberry flavour. With these you take 2 gummies daily with food. Now I haven't had one yet, and I was going to leave this till the end, and what I was going to do is take one and then go and eat something, but I shouldn't think it's going to, I will be eating fairly soon. This is what they look like. Because they are quite pretty coloured things. I don't know if you can see that colour. They look like pinky purpley. Very nice. I wouldn't necessarily say blueberry. Definitely berry flavour though. I'm going to pause because I think I might choke. I think I've swallowed a bit. I'll be back in a sec. So I hadn't really planned to take one of those, so I was very unprepared then. Okay, next is from Kiss, and it's Bare But Better Nails in either Nude Drama or Nude Glow or Nude Nude or Nudies. There are 28 nails in here, including glue. It looks like these are £8.99 on the brand's website. So these false nails flatter every skin tone and take only minutes to apply. With these, you put glue on the back of the artificial. Now, I don't know which colour I've got, actually. should have checked that out, shouldn't I? I'll just double check and I'll tell you. I'll be back in a sec. I still don't know. Okay, that's what they look like, the ones I've got though, but you might not get those ones. And you get your little glue in there, and then there's the rest of them, the back. So you put the glue on the back of the artificial nail, apply glue to your natural nail, align with cuticle and press and hold for 5 seconds. There's also instructions on how to remove on the packet as well. Now I haven't used these because I tend to just do my own natural nails with the product that I'm going to tell you about next, actually, because it's Me Cosmetics. Now it's a Colour Confidence nail polish. You get one of 2 shades. You either get this one, which is Baltic Blue, or you get Cool Grey, and it's a 14mm size, which is £13.50 on the brand's website. This is a high shine, long lasting colour nail polish. The fast drying formula, enriched with vitamin complex, nurtures nails with vitamin C, strengthens with vitamin A, and protects with vitamin E. So this is rather lovely. I do like a nail polish. I do love getting a nail polish in a box. So, and I'm lucky because I got one in my next box the other day, and I've got this one too. And this is the colour that I wouldn't have minded getting the grey. I quite like grey nails. I do like blue, and I wear a lot of blue, so it's nice to get this. It's almost like a purpley blue to it. Now, I didn't have time to put a top coat on yet, so this is just 2 base coat and 2 coats of this polish, and I think it's gone on beautifully well. I like it. I like it a lot. So very, very happy with that. Okay, next we have a product from Revlon, and it is Photo Ready Prime Plus Primer, either in Perfecting and Smoothing or Brightening and Skin Tone Evening. So it says instantly create a smooth, pristine canvas while actually improving your skin's appearance over time with these hybrid face primers that combine all the benefits of a makeup primer with the skincare ingredients you know and love. So I've got the Brightening and Skin Tone Evening one, which is infused with lemon extract and vitamins E and C. Now I'm laughing about that because I kept reading that and thinking, oh, you're only meant to use it in the evening. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes, but of course it means skin tone evening. Nothing to do with what I was thinking. So I have used it today. It did nicely. I think I would have preferred the smoothing one, actually. That's kind of the kind of primer I would normally use, and I did kind of tell the difference that I wasn't using one of the sort of primers I would normally use, but I actually think this is quite nice. Maybe this would probably be better for me on a non-makeup day. So there is a slight tint to it, but I didn't notice it necessarily tinting my skin that much. There is a smell as well. It's quite a nice smell, actually. Refreshing. So I have used it. I don't think I will be using it as a primer for me personally, but I will use it maybe as the skincare on a non-makeup day to even the skin tone as well. In the morning, not the evening. Okay, the next item is this is called Brows by Sarah. Now I am in a right old mess now, so I think I've put some things under here. I can't find it. Bear with me. I'm so sorry about this. I'll be back in a second. Had a little bit of a tidy up as well because it needed it. Okay, this is Brows by Sarah. Fluff It Up. It's 9 grams and it's £39 on the brand's website by the look of it. So this is super lightweight and strong clear gel that lifts, fixes and sculpts brows instantly. Contains anti-aging benefits to firm and hydrate the skin. Now I haven't used this one. I will probably give this to someone else. But I thought I'll let you have a little look at it because it does just come like a mascara, actually. It does have a funny smell to it too. I noticed that when I opened the box to get it out, there's a slight smell to, well, quite a strong smell for me to it. That almost sort of greeny, grassy type smell. So interesting. If anyone else has it, Please tell me if you can smell something too. Okay, but that's very nice, I'm sure, but it's not a product that I would tend to use, so I will give it to someone else who will make better use of it than I will. Now we get another brow product in here actually, and it's one that's similar to one that was in, I think it was the next box. It's by Iconic London and it's Brow Silk. It's £22 on the brand's website. Define your features with this quick and effective solution for brows. This unique formula combines the benefits of brow soaps, waxes and gels in a silky balm. When used with the Iconic Brow Brush, it grips every hair, disguising sparse patches and creating thicker looking arches. Now this looks a huge box, doesn't it? But I think all that's in here is a little Iconic London sort of typical metallic-y finish case with the product in. Oh, there's a mirror in here as well. So I think there's a bit of wax paper covering it there. Oh, I don't know, that might be the product that I've just scratched. So sorry, because I was going to give that to someone. But there's this gorgeous little brush to go with it as well. And they basically say to use it, you dip your brow groomer into the brow silk to lightly coat the bristles with the product, then brush through your brows, flicking upwards and out to create a feathered look. It can be worn alone or over your favourite brow colour product. So I did have something very similar, but well, I say similar, it was nothing like it actually. Now I've seen what it is. That's the first time I've looked at it, by the way, as you can probably tell. In the next box, which was like a little tube with something similar to that other brow product where you had a little brush to put it on. So I'm sure it was called Brow Silk, though it might have been called Liquid Brow Silk. I think that might have been the difference. There you go. That will again be winging its way to someone else because it's just a product I'm not going to use. Right, the next item is a brush. This is by Spectrum and it's the A18 Pink Concealer Brush. I think this one is £6.99 on the brand's website. Achieve a flawless complexion with this brush. The flat shape and rounded flexible bristles will effortlessly apply cream and liquid products onto the skin to conceal dark circles, redness and breakouts. As you can see, I'm trying to open it in the background. I'm sure I've had one of these before, or very similar. I love the blue and purple bristles at the top. So yeah, that is something I will use. I do use concealer brushes. I've got two on the go at any one time using different shades of concealer. So that will be something that I will definitely make use of. Next we have another product by the brand Kiss, and it is Kiss Impress Falsies in natural or voluminous or spiky. So there are 20 clusters of these little eyelash falsies. 2 to 3 applications apparently. So I couldn't see a value on the brand's website, but it looks like you can get these from somewhere between £16 and £19 on various supplier sites. The description is lash in a flash with no glue needed, just press and go. And you can use the tool. I don't know whether you can, I'm not going to open these actually. I will just give them to someone else, I think. There's a tool in there that you might get the tool out. I don't think there'll be any harm in doing that because they are quite interesting. And I did think about it for a few seconds as to whether to use it or not. And then thought, nah, because it's just a waste. And I've just ripped the packaging in my haste to try and get this video done as quickly as possible. Oh, and it's all, you know, made a bit of a mess here. Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm glad though, because this is worth showing you. That's really cute. Look at that little tool there. And I guess you just grab the lashes and just put them on your... I'm not that keen. I've got a thing about eyes and I don't like things going into them. And this scares me ever so slightly. It's a bit of a phobia of mine. Probably nothing that would bother anybody else at all. But it's the sort of thing that just scares me ever so slightly. So I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to sellotape all that back up, give it to a friend. They won't mind. They know me. Okay, basically you place the lashes. I forgot to tell you, sorry, I'm just being too quick. More haste, no, more speed, less haste, or the other way around. You can use the tool to place the cluster under your natural lashes, squeeze the cluster and the natural lash together with the applicator. Now to remove, you use your clean fingers to gently lift them off, starting with the band side. I'm not going to need to know that. I think all the instructions are on the packaging anyway, if you do decide to use it. Okay, the next one is one I did use and will be keeping. It's by L'Oreal, and it's the makeup L'Oreal Paris Makeup Panorama Mascara in black. And this is £12.99 from various suppliers. Get corner to corner volume and up to 1.4 times bigger looking eyes. The multi-level bristle brush and patented stretch fix formula ensure clump-free fanned out lashes from inner to outer edge. So I've had a go with this, and I was lacking on mascara, but luckily I'm getting some decent mascaras at the moment, so I'm very happy. This was one of them. I like this, and I've never had this one, which is strange because a lot of the sort of ones that you get in high street stores, I have tried a lot of them, but not this. I don't know whether it's new. But anyway, I've used it today. And there you go. It did a great job. Literally, the first coat, there was a lot of product going on, but it didn't go that clumpy, sticky together stuff. It was nice, and it sort of did seem to separate them quite well as well. The brush was fabulous for that. So I am very happy with that one. Gosh, we're still not quite, I can't believe how many things there are in this. So the next item is by Bare Minerals, and it's the loose blush in Rose Radiance. It's 0.85 grams and it's £24 on the brand's website. Made with 100% loose minerals, this lightweight powder blush blends effortlessly into skin, giving you a naturally radiant, flawless finish. For first-time use, remove the clear tab inside the jar and dispose of it. So I kept that one in there just so you could see. It's one of those ones where you pull the little plastic out, and then you've got the thing that you twirl around to get to the product and close it up again. Dispense a small amount of powder inside the lid and swirl around until it disappears into your brush. Tap away any excess, buff into your skin in circular motions. This activates the minerals and transforms them from a powder into a silky cream. So I had a go. Let's see if I can show you on my hand. I'll put a little bit in the lid. Now I haven't got a brush up here actually, so that would have been useful. But yeah, I did use it today as my blusher, and I have to say it's not going on very well there, but that's probably because I've put other products on there. It did do a nice job. I think it's, and I could definitely see, I don't know whether you can there, it is, I can see it. Yeah, it's a nice colour. It is an almost sort of, it is rose goldy kind of colour, isn't it? So happy with that, more so than I thought I would be. Okay, the next item is, now this is one of the things that I really wanted, and you may think I am foolish. It is Calvin Klein CK1 Eau de Toilette. It's a deluxe mini of 15 mils. Now I can't really guesstimate this one. There's various sizes, various prices, and I think this might be a kind of a, you know, it's a deluxe mini, so you don't get to buy it, I don't think. There was like a pack of about 4 of them for 30 quid maybe, something like that. CK1 is a revolutionary fragrance rejecting traditional gender stereotypes and harmonising feminine, floral and masculine musk into one unisex scent. This joins refreshing green tea with rose and violet, culminating in a finish of musk and amber, one fragrance for all. And the reason I wanted this was because in the mid-90s, this was the perfume I used to wear all the time. But I had a spray one. This is like one of those ones where it's, you do it like that. And I've been wearing it today. Now, because it's an eau de toilette, it's not hugely overpowering. So I can still smell it, but you kind of do need to top it up a little bit. And when I used to have it in the spray, I would probably have topped it up at least once during, you know, the day, or going from day to evening. But it's beautiful. And it smells just like I remember it. It brings back so many memories. I absolutely adored this perfume. It's beautiful. If you've never tried it, give it a go. It's just, it's fresh. It's everything I like in a perfume. I think it's probably still one of my absolute favourites, all-time favourite. Okay, finally, the last product in here is by Shiseido, and it's the Techno Gel Lipstick in Red Shift. It's a mini of 2 grams. 3.3 grams is £30 on the brand's website. So again, guessing this, I'd say it's worth probably about £18, something like that. An ultra comfortable weightless lipstick that uses Stretch Fix technology to deliver long-lasting colour and all-day hydration with a full coverage satin finish, winner of Stylist 2024 awards for best lipstick. So I put this one last because it is a colour that's not really my kind of thing. When I saw this, do you know what? I thought, I'm sure I've had that before. So I did have a little look in my lipstick boxes, but I can't find it. So I'm not 100% sure, unless I did give it to someone else, which is a possibility because it is such a bright red colour for me. I am going to pause in a bit and put it, I think I'm going to do that last thing I do will be to put that on, because I know I'm not going to like it. Anyway, that's the box. Now, I can't see what the time is, but oh my gosh, it's gone way over. I knew it would. 20 items for me. It's just not doable. It's just, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't even try. But I really like this box. Now, I'm not going to go through everything because we'll just be here till Christmas. But some of the highlights for me, I always love a nail polish, so got to be that. The mascara was fantastic. Hair mask, so much better than I thought that would be. I wasn't really expecting to particularly be wowed by that, but it's fabulous. The skincare products were lovely. And of course, the CK1 was probably one of the things I wanted most, which probably isn't worth very much at all. It's probably the least value item in here, but one of the best things for me in here. There's some things I'm going to be giving away. The Percy Reed product, the brow products, the mascara, the little lashes, not really for me. The nails, not for me. But yeah, you know, you can't like everything. In a box of 20 things, the one thing is you are going to like quite a lot of it. Now, if it's £80, would I have got it at £80? Do you know what? Probably not for me, because I don't like enough of the products for it to be worth that much. But for £64, which is basically what I got it for with the delivery, I think it was worth it for that. And I enjoyed getting that lovely box through the door. So in terms of other boxes, I have got my box from Boots, which I think has sold out now, which is a shame. But I will still be unboxing that at the weekend, I think, because just to show you what was in there. And you can always look out for products in other boxes if they turn up, if you like the look of them. The next box I did the other day, I know that some people were disappointed. It seemed to have sold out on the next site, but I can tell you, I can happily report that just before filming this, I had a look and it was still, it was back on the next site. So I think they had changed the photos. I'd said there was a problem with the photo not corresponding to the details, and I think they've sorted that out now. So it is on there. And this one, I checked again before filming, and this one was on the Latest in Beauty website, so still available at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed the boxing. Went on far too long. Sorry. Bit rushed, bit panicky at times, but you know, when you're doing 20 products, this is why I never do advent calendars. You know, it's just not for me doing this many things. But I did enjoy it. I'm exhausted. It's been all day just preparing, planning, trying out. But I've enjoyed it. Anyway, sending you loads and loads and loads of positive energy. Hopefully, I'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.